Today's route is continuing south about 230 miles or 375 kilometers through California from Ukiah, through San Francisco, and ending along Highway 1 in Monterey. Welcome back to day 7 of our trip. We will continue south along Route 101 to San Francisco. We left at about noon from Ukiah after getting some new tires put on at Ukiah Harley Davidson. After leaving Ukiah, we started through wine country along with clear skies for the 7th day in a row. This is our 3rd day of riding in California, and there's been such a large contrast in scenery. So far, we've seen beaches along the cliffs, been through the redwood forests, and now along beautiful farm valleys. Again, we're always making sure to be courteous and to stay in the slow lane to allow traffic to pass us. We want to be sure that we can see things at our own pace. It's amazing to see the contrast of vegetation along both sides of the road. One side lush trees and the other side is sunburnt grass. Always remember to ride defensively. This car decided to pass me and then slowed down, placing me right in their blind spot. Rolling off the throttle to let them pass helps when they can't decide what to do. After a full day in the redwoods the day before, Steph was much happier with the straight open roads and being able to view the scenery without having to turn every 5 seconds. Traffic was also very light along Route 101 so far. While farmers' fields may not be the most breathtaking scenery, there's something mesmerizing about all the rows lining up as you drive by them, and it never gets old. Steph is such a trooper, riding for 7 days in a row with no break or rest day. We did stop for rest days during the trip, but our first rest day will not be for another little while. After stopping for lunch at a place called the Redwood Cafe, we continued south towards San Francisco. We're still doing our hand signals. It's always good to be visible to other drivers on the road. Leave a comment if you ride using hand signals in your groups. As we got closer to San Francisco, traffic started to pick up. Nothing too bad yet though, but we still had to be sure to be visible with proper lane positioning. Getting closer to seeing one of the great U.S. landmarks. The Golden Gate Bridge is coming up soon. As we exit the Robin Williams Tunnel, we can finally see it. This is a rare thing as San Francisco is notoriously covered in fog. We again scored a lucky break. Traffic was light on the bridge today, which allowed us to ride in the slow lane and take in the sights along the bridge. The wind was not bad while we crossed. Stuff was focused on the road, so I'm glad we were able to record this trip so we could see it all over again. at our own pace. The towers are about 230 meters tall or 750 feet, and the bridge spans about 1.7 miles or about 2.7 kilometers. Once we crossed the Golden Gate Bridge, we jumped onto California Route 1, and this took us along the coast all the way into Monterey. This is our second tunnel of the day. Once we exit this tunnel, we'll end up in denser traffic as it was close to rush hour. While I don't mind traffic and hills, Steph didn't like riding through San Francisco due to all the traffic and the hill starts. She got the hang of it by the end, but was pretty tense as we rode. I'm happy to be living in a small town. Even at our worst, we don't ever get this type of traffic. San Francisco is built right into the hills, and it's quite beautiful to see the roads go up and fade into the distance. Hopefully the camera can show how steep some of these roads are. As quickly as we caught up to the rat race, it dissipated and we were back to open roads. A welcome sight, to say the least. It didn't take long to be back to the coast of California along Highway 1. Good to see the ocean again, and we'd be alongside it for the rest of the day. I was happy to be out of the cities so Steph could enjoy the ride again and not be stressed out. The open skies and weather held out as well all day. This section was a nice surprise as I had never done this part of Route 1 and I was not expecting this. The trees come right up to the highway and it was like being back in Northern California. If you like tunnels, today was a good day as we crossed many long tunnels along the route. This would be our third one of the day. Another thing we were able to avoid today was construction. We had no delays at all during the day and the roads were wide open. I must apologize for the bug that decided to explode in the dead center of the shots for most of today's videos. Hopefully it's not too bad, and thankfully we had multiple cameras. Steph was surprised not to see palm trees next to beaches, but we were still quite far north as California is a large state. The beaches are still beautiful though. Traffic all but disappeared as we moved further south. Lots of turnoffs along the way as well, and if you are ever down here, you have plenty of places to take pictures. As we passed Route 84, we were still about 80 miles north of Monterey. Our cameras were getting low on battery charge, but we still have a few shots left. Thanks for coming along with us for day 7 of our trip. We made it to Monterey before dark and we were able to see a beautiful sunset. Join us in the next video as we ride into Southern California. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like this content. See you there!